Hello everyone, this is Ankur Chaudhary. In this session, I'll be covering current affairs in the fortnight from 16th February 2017 till 28th February 2017. These are the broad areas which I'll be covering the news from India and across the world. Firstly, awards and honors, business and corporate news. Next, politics, economy and finance, people in news, sports and miscellaneous. Let's talk about the important awards and honors given in India and across the world during this fortnight. Firstly, and very importantly, the 89th Academy Awards, more commonly referred to as Oscars, were presented in 24 different categories by the organization called Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, AMPAS, honoring the best films of the year 2016. The winners of certain select categories were: Best Picture Award went to the movie Moonlight. The Best Actress was won by the actress Emma Stone for the movie La La Land. Next, the Best Actor was won by Casey Affleck for the movie Manchester by the Sea. Next, Best Director for Damien Chazelle, again for the movie La La Land. Best Supporting Actress went to Viola Davis for the movie Fences. The Best Supporting Actor award went to Mahershala Ali for the movie Moonlight. The Best Original Screenplay was won by Kenneth Lonergan for the movie Manchester by the Sea. And the Best Foreign Language Film award was won by The Salesman. The movie is from Iran. These particular Oscars were dominated by the movie La La Land, which won 6 awards in different categories. Also importantly, the veteran actor who sadly passed away in the last year, Indian actor Om Puri, was also remembered and honored at these Oscar ceremonies. Next, noted Hindi scholar and literature and playwright Surendra Verma was selected for the prestigious Vyas Samman 2016 award for his novel Katna Shami Ka Vriksh Padma Pankhuri Ke Dhar Se. Now, Vyas Samman award is given for excellence in Hindi literature. This is given by the foundation known as KK Birla Foundation. Next, we look at some important news from the world of business. Firstly, Air India inducted its first Airbus 320 Neo aircraft. This is a new model of aircraft that burns less fuel into its fleet and plans to lease 13 more such planes this year. With this, Air India becomes the third Indian airlines after Go Air and Indigo to induct Airbus 320 Neo in its fleet. Next, Anil Ambani's Reliance Group announced a new joint venture with French aerospace giant Dassault Aviation. Now you would remember Dassault is a company from France which has won the contract to provide fighter aircraft to the Indian Air Force. So Reliance Group having a joint venture in regard to joint production of aircrafts. Next, Tata Motors and software major Microsoft, they have entered into a strategic partnership wherein the Indian automaker will leverage latter's connected vehicles technologies. Connected vehicles are nothing but smart vehicles which use a variety of digital technologies for safer driving experience. These technologies bring together artificial intelligence, advanced machine learning and Internet of Things capabilities on the global hyperscale Azure cloud to create a safer driving experience. Azure is nothing but a cloud service that is given by Microsoft. Next, from the world of politics. Now, India and Germany ratified the Social Security Agreement SSA to help promote more investment flows between the two countries. It will also allow a smoother movement of human resources between the two nations. Next, India and Bangladesh signed an MOU for the sustainable development of a city called Sylhet. It is a metropolitan city in the northeastern Bangladesh. It will be developed using financial aid from India. Next, the government of India and the state of Sikkim signed an MOU under the scheme Ujjwal Discom Assurance Yojana. This is a very important scheme, also known as UDAY, for operational improvement of the state's power distribution department. Now, Uday scheme is basically focused on improving the efficiency of distribution companies as far as power is concerned. After the addition of Sikkim, now 22 Indian states have come under the Uday scheme of the central government. Next, we look at some important news from India and across the world from economy and finance. Firstly, FDI in India grew 18% during 2016 to touch $46 billion from around $39 billion in the previous year, that is 2015. The main sectors which attracted the highest foreign inflows include services, telecom, trading, computer hardware and software, as well as automobile. These sectors are very important as far as your comparative exams are concerned. Also, another important bit of information is bulk of the FDI came from countries like Singapore, Mauritius, the Netherlands and Japan. So these countries are also important for your exams. Next, RBI has set up an interdisciplinary standing committee on cyber security. The 11-member committee will be headed by Ms. Meena Hemchandra, who is the RBI Executive Director. Next, RBI has permitted multilateral financial institutions from India to invest in rupee-denominated bonds, popularly known as masala bonds, issued by Indian entities. Now, masala bonds are rupee-denominated bonds that are issued by Indian entities in foreign markets. The Indian entities issue these bonds to raise capital from money markets. The important difference here is these bonds are in Indian rupees and not dollars or other currency. Next, India and ADB stands for Asian Development Bank, signed a $375 million pact for loans and grants to develop a 800-kilometer Visakhapatnam to Chennai industrial corridor, the first phase of a planned 2,500-kilometer East Coast Economic Corridor. Next, the WTO's, that is World Trade Organization's Trade Facilitation Agreement, TFA, which seeks to ease customs norms, came into effect with its 2/3 members ratifying the pact. Now, TFA is very important. It is the first major agreement signed by WTO members. Now, what the TFA does, it standardizes the customs document across various member countries so that the countries are able to trade with each other in a more easier manner. Also, it reduces the cost of trade as far as world trade is concerned. Next, the CCEA, that is Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, approved investment for the generation component of the 900 megawatt Arun 3 hydropower project in Nepal for an estimated rupees 5,700 crores. Now, Arun 3 hydropower project is a major project which is being developed in collaboration with Nepal. It is supposed to produce around 3,700 gigawatt hours of electricity. Next, the government launched an initiative in digital payment called Bharat Qr. It is a QR code based payment system. It has been developed jointly by MasterCard, Visa and RuPay. Now, using this particular payment system, a user has to download an app of Bharat QR and he will be able to make payments to the merchant without using any credit card or cash, only by scanning the QR card of a merchant or a shopkeeper. Next, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India launched the Satya resource kits, including Satya Salah mobile app for adolescents as part of the Rashtriya Kishore Swasthya Karyakram or RKSK. Now, the Rashtriya Kishore Swasthya Karyakram or RKSK is a very important scheme launched by the Government of India. It seeks to improve the age of adolescents in the country. One of the major component of this particular scheme is the concept of Satya. Now, what these people do is that they educate their peer group regarding various concerns of health of adolescents and increase awareness with respect to adolescent health. Next, the government announced the expansion of the rotavirus vaccine in 5 additional states under its universal immunization program. These states are Assam, Tripura, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu. Now close to 38 lakh children under the age of 5 have already been immunized using the rotavirus vaccine across 4 states of India. Now these 5 states will also have this particular vaccine. Next, the government announced an ambitious scheme to double solar power generation capacity under the solar park scheme to 40,000 megawatts by the fiscal 2020. Next, we take a look at some important people that have been making the news in the past fortnight. Justice Abhay Manohar Sapre was appointed the chairman of Kaveri Water Disputes Tribunal. The post fell vacant following the resignation of Justice Balbir Singh Chauhan. Next, former CJI, that is former Chief Justice of India, Shri Altamas Kabir, died at the age of 68 years. Justice Kabir had served as the CJI for a brief period of 9 months between September 2012 to July 2013 and was the 39th Chief Justice of India. Next, Mr. E.K. Palaniswamy was sworn in as the 13th Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. He is a senior leader of the party called All India Anna Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, or that is AIADMK. Next, President Trump of the USA has appointed Lieutenant General H.R. McMaster as his new National Security Advisor. Next, senior tribal leader from Chhattisgarh and ex-parliamentarian Shri Nand Kumar Sai took charge as chairperson of the National Commission for Scheduled Tribes. Next, Mr. Shurhozeli Lizitsu was sworn in as the 17th Chief Minister of Nagaland. He succeeds, of course, Mr. T.R. Zeliang, who had resigned as the Chief Minister following widespread protests over reservation to women in local body elections. Next, we look at some news from sports. Forpheus, that is Forpheus, is the world's first table tennis playing robot and was developed in Japan. He was officially given the Guinness World Record title for its unique technological intelligence and educational capabilities. Next, Olympic silver medalist John Domen of Belgium and retiring Netherlands star Naomi van As were named the male and female players of the year for 2016 respectively by the International Hockey Federation. Next, another news from the world of hockey. Kalinga Lancers defeated Dabang Mumbai in a keenly contested summit clash to win their maiden Hockey India League. Next, legendary Pakistan all-rounder Shahid Afridi announced his retirement from international cricket, ending an illustrious and sometimes controversial 21-year career. Next, Indian Test skipper Virat Kohli was named as the Captain of the Year at the 10th Annual ESPN Cricinfo Awards. Next, we look at some miscellaneous news. Now, Canada announced plans to accept around 1,200 Yazidi refugees. Yazidi are an ethnic group situated out of Iraq and are facing persecution by the group, a militant group, that is ISIS. These people are fleeing persecution by the Islamic State militant group in Iraq. Next, United Arab Emirates have announced its plans to set up Mars's first mini city. The UAE has said that it will build the city by the year 2117 as part of its 100-year national program to better understand the Red Planet. Next, the National Science Day, that is Rashtriya Vigyan Divas, was celebrated on February 28th with the theme Science and Technology for Specially Abled Person. Now, the National Science Day is celebrated on February 28th because Dr. C.V. Raman, a prominent scientist, a physicist from India, discovered the Raman effect on this particular date, for which he was given the Nobel Prize in Physics. Next, India's first integrated heliport was inaugurated at Rohini in North Delhi. This heliport has been developed by Pawan Hans Limited. Pawan Hans is, of course, a PSU owned by the Government of India. A heliport is nothing but an airport which is dedicated only for helicopters. Next, Indian Railways have unveiled Antyodaya Express. It is a new train for unreserved passengers. The first Antyodaya Express is set to start between Mumbai and Tata Nagar, which is located in the state of Jharkhand. So I hope you found this video lecture useful for your competitive exam preparation. Thank you so much.